Some trees, but should be good.
Here's John. He's also going to use a forehand, looks like, Becky.
Mm-hmm. Very nice shot. Managed to avoid all those trees.
Oh, beautiful shot. Beautiful.
Here's Greg.
He's also going with a forehand shot here, and it looks like he's got a boss or a... yeah, it looks like he's got a boss in his hand. Really overstable. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Might
Tough
have
break.
Yeah.
A little bit of a roll back to the fairway, so he'll have a shot at it. Looks like he's going to go with a little bit of a upside down shot here to get it to slide up.
You can see the basket's just up to the right a little bit, but that's a big hill.
Hit another branch. Bummer. You can tell he's a little upset with that shot.
Yeah.
All right, here's Chris Jackson.
Second shot's really going to have to get that putt up high for it to be able to go in. Oh.
Had the nose up. It was a good run.
Yeah. You know, you're really going to have to get some good footing to be able to make your putt on these hills right here.
Yeah, and John's got a fairly straight run at it, and he nails it.
Nice birdie.
Nice job. John's happy with that shot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now here's Nick.
Birdie shot. Gonna have to do a little straddle. Get the balance.
Oof. Nice
Another
putt.
solid putt. You know, Nick's just really trying to maintain that lead, and
Yeah, that's all he has to do is stay out of trouble.
yeah. Good putt.
Yeah, Greg just sticks it home. Okay, that's 13. Nick's out in front with a 91. He's got, looks like about 12 shot lead. Is that
11
right?
shot lead.
11 shot lead? Wow.
We have basket 14 here, a par 3, 254 feet.
All right, this looks like it's dead away. Again, a tight wooded shot, but it doesn't look much different from the last one we saw. It looks like it's the same kind of corridor, but Nick's up first.
Very nice high. Hyzer shot.
Yeah, he put this high now. Is there a reason why he needs to put this high?
This is actually a very, again, tight technical shot. A little bit tighter of a hole than the previous one. And as you can see, that alley right there just to the left is kind of what you want to take. And, you know, you got to want to throw it high.
Oh, that is a beautiful shot John got off. It is excellent. Missed everything and got up where he needed to get up.
But these trees are also very low lying too, so you don't want to get it too high or else you get knocked down.
Yeah. Here's Chris Jackson.
Oh, just kicked that first tree. Still got a little bit of distance though.
Yeah, did okay. Greg Carter. Okay, he sends it right as well.
Oh, hit some trees as well. Doesn't look too happy with that. Here's John with his birdie putt. Again, another uphill putt you got to make.
He's got the nose up. Oh, he hit basket, hit metal. That's a good shot. John's a very good putter.
He is.
And here's Nick. Yep, Nick.
See if you can make this birdie.
Oh, yeah.
Nice shot. Pays to know the course.
Yeah,
huh,
well,
Rex?
it does. It does. This is his local course, I'm guessing. And Nick is Nick, like John, are both good putters, and they both had similar putts there, straight up the hill, and they kept the nose up and hit chains.
Yeah. Now Chris actually has a pretty level putt right here. He was able to manage to get up on the hill.
Nail
Nice
it.
solid
No
putt.
problem. You can see why these guys are in a league group. They're all hitting their putts.
That's what it takes to maintain the game too.
Yes, sir. Okay, Nick's out in front with 93, followed by Greg Carter, 105, John Murphy at 108, and Chris Jackson at 109.
John Murphy and Chris are going to have a little bit of competition there.
Battling out. This is 15, par 3, 353 feet. And this swings a little bit to the left. How about
It does. I actually nicknamed this whole paintball alley because people do come and play paintball here.
There's our southpaw.
Turned it over maybe just a little bit too much.
A little tough for the left-hander to get this down and the swing left and make it stay left. A little easier on the right-handers.
Yeah.
Here's Chris Jackson.
These guys just want to get it straight out and just have it hyzer back to the left for an easy putt. Very nice, straight, solid drive. Should have a good putt from there.
Excellent.
What do you think these guys are throwing on this hole?
Well, John looks like he's got some kind of a mid-range disc. I think he's got like a rock or something in his hand. It's hard to tell. He just sends it out to the right and lets it swing on its own to the left, which it does.
Nice solid shot.
Right into the dip there. Excellent. Here's Greg Carter.
You know, in the fall, you do want to use those color discs so you can be able to find them.
Oh, yeah, you want him to slip on the leaves. Oh, he sends us early.
Yeah, a little too early.
Kicks back left.
Kicks back out.
Yeah. Okay.
Here's John Murphy. Maybe about a 60-foot putt from there. Got some trees in the way.
Oh, hit the top, but he dead straight. John's got a really good putting style.
He does.
And here's Nick.
For the birdie. Jump putt, but missed it.
Yep, hit low, but it's dead straight. And here's John's comeback putt. No problem.
Nope. Easy cleanups for the other guys.
Yep, they're all right there. Should be fairly easy for them to clean up and get out. And we're on to the next hole. This is Nick's still out in front. He's in good shape. Chris and John are having at it there, all tied up at 111. And this is basket 16.
Yeah, par 3, 353 feet.
Looks like this is dead away, but again, all these holes have the same look. They dip down and come back up, straight to the woods.
Good valley shot. You know, you just want to make sure you throw something nice and straight.
Oh, that's a sweet shot.
Which he does.
Very good.
It's a pretty short hole, so you know, a mid-range or even a putter would suffice.
Just need to get through that alley. Here's Nick.
Now he's going to have to turn it over just slightly. A little bit.
It looks like he sent that a little long to the left there, but it's hard to tell from here.
We have John with his first shot.
Again, looks like he's got a rock or something in his hand. Oh, that's about perfect.
Yeah.
And it looks like it kicked right up there, too. Oh, excellent.
Don't hit his head on the way up.
All right, here's Greg.
Very nice, solid, straight shot as well.
Got a lot on that, too. All right, well, him and John are battling it out here.
Greg's going to have to do a little bit of a straddle, be able to get around that tree and get some good proper footing for his birdie putt. Just misses.
All right, he got metal. These guys are all hitting metal. They're dead straight. They just sometimes they're falling, sometimes they're not. But it's a tough day for him here. Here's Nick. He's got a unique style of warm up. No worries.
But it works for him.
What is that? A rhino? Looks like a rhino putter, doesn't it?
Possibly, quite possibly.
Okay, out of trouble.
Yeah.
Greg and the rest of these guys easy clean up, get out and on to the next hole. Okay.
All right, we got a couple of birdies and a par for Greg. Again, Chris and John still trying to battle it out for that third place
They're right
spot.
there with Greg too. They're all close together. This is hole 17, par 3, 320 feet. Again, straight dead away.
Yeah. First round actually was down the hill a little bit, and you had to make this upshot to actually where this am-tee is. But now, playing the am-tee. Very nice, solid, straight shot.
Put it out to the right a little bit.
Yep. This hole actually it goes straight and then actually dips down and then back up, and the basket is on, you know, an elevated side, and you know, if you miss that putt.
Oh, Chris let go early. Got it low too.
Yeah.
He's not happy with that.
But yeah, I mean, if you miss that putt, you're going to go downhill and you're going to be three putting. Don't want to do that.
Now these right-handers got to put a little bit of ante on it to get it to turn over, I'm guessing, unless they've got it something unstable.
Yeah.
There it goes. Just swing it right.
Like,
oh,
hit a tree. Here's Nick's second shot. He really just wants to have a good approach right by the basket for an easy putt to save his par.
Looks like he's going to the right side of this tree.
Yep.
Oof. He cleared it. Oh, hit another tree.
Another tree.
Man, brutal. All right, there you can see the basket with the lake in the background. He's going to be throwing a little bit of a tomahawk out of here, it looks like.
Just hit a tree.
Looks like he hit some wood, too, there on the left-hand side.
Here's Nick with his third shot. Again, he just wants to lay it up nice and easy for a good putt.
Nick's not in too much worry, I don't think, but he does want to stay out of deep trouble here. He wants, oh.
You see that yellow line right there on the right? That's out of bounds.
Oof. All right, here's Greg's second shot. Hit a nice drive. He's worried about this tree a little bit behind him.
But he hit the tree in front of him.
Yeah.